Hey there, it's MiMi Rie, your tarot teller. Happy to see you all here today. Now, let me see, there was something I wanted to say. You know, I'm just starting out with these and I'm not quite sure what the best rhythm is, but we're getting it. I am here for a tarot telling on Starling, the Environ named Starling, that exists in Green Arum. Green Arum is a village this is a solar punk future, y'all. And if you don't know about solar punk yet, you just gotta learn about it. I mean, it is such a hopeful and intelligent genre, and it's really a preferable way for humans to go if you're looking at that futuristic sci-fi kind of stuff. I just gotta say. But anyway, one thing I could say, I'm sorry, people, I don't always have the right words, and I also, that that jerky leg syndrome or shaky leg syndrome. What is that? What is that? What is that? Yeah, I kind of have that, but it's an accent thing. Now, I'm not trying to mock anyone, but I just, sometimes I'm talking like this, and sometimes I'm talking like that. And I might be using a bit of different accents here, and if you find that's offensive, well, you can just move on. But I find it's a way that helps me to express myself, and I've also just had, I guess in a way I'm trying to mold some or meld some perspectives together, and in my mind maybe I can do that if I do it with accents or just intention. That's kind of the intention here, but I digress again. What I want to do is invite you to participate. If somebody else was here, I wouldn't digress so much. I might progress a little bit better because I do believe in collaboration. I like to have friends, and I like to experience things with friends, and I think sometimes when you're thinking alongside with friends, it just improves your thinking abilities. And that's why I'm using these tarot cards here, to help me kind of think of things to say or stories to tell or such like that. And so anyway, any y'all want to join me for a tarot telling? I'd love to have a partner. You could start by making a comment down in this video, and maybe we'll start a conversation that way if that's what you'd like to do. It'd be actually interesting to have someone who knows how to read tarot cards, but I don't, because I wrote cheat words on all of my cards, and I'd like to thank my teacher, Gregory Scott, for helping me figure out what cheat words to write on the back of the cards. Oh my God, he does not know that I have written cheat words on the back of my cards and that he helped me do that, but that's kind of what I was doing when I was taking his classes. They're so good, by the way. And I made a friend who actually helped me come up with the questions in the question can for my different environs. So let's get to it. I have my reading. I did it again. Let's get to it. I have my tarot telling today on an Environ named Starling. Starling. Now, Starling, picture-wise, my rudimentary pictures of these ginormous environs that are at least like 30 stories tall, and 30 stories deep. You know, well, they've tested out that like Starling is the one people seem to like the most, I guess, because of like the orange diamonds. Hum chi, hum chi, hum chi. I beckon the elemental energies of earth and all living beings. Join me. Hum chi, hum chi, hum chi. I beckon you listening now to join me. Join me with your heart and mind, body and soul. Join with me as I reach into the collective wisdom of our human species. Let us be supported in the wisdom of our ancestors 7 generations back. Let us mingle in the imagination and wisdom of future generations 7-fold forward. Let us be open to all peaceful opportunities and the flourishing of our species. Hum chi, hum chi, hum chi. Welcome, great listener of Earth. You are wanted and welcome at whatever time you have come to hear this tarot telling of our solar punk future. Can you expel, or do you ever expel, any of the living beings within? Gee, what a first question. Starling, Starling, Queen of Wands, Starling, Starling, Starling. Can you expel, or do you ever expel, any of the living beings within? Ace of Pentacles. All material things have value. All of them. Whether it be a leaf, a stem, or a root. Whether it be a human being or a bug. All material things have value. You, as a being, are a material thing. You have the precious value of life, living value. All material things have value. Therefore, expelling has not yet occurred. So far, we have been able to incorporate all material things into our sustainable optimization systems. All material things have value. You as a being are a material thing. How do you value your material self right now? I'm thinking into the future, and if I'm living in an environment, I do not have all the crap around me that I have right now. I don't think that there's a separation between a chair and the place I live. There's a chair in the place I live. Maybe part of the place I live is in the shape of a chair. if I live in a place where I don't have furniture, I'm not really owning my own building because I live in this living thing with all these other living beings and people. What material things do I have like what I have now? Do I have books? Do I have... Well, God, I'm pretty sure I have some clothes. But maybe clothes are different. Maybe they're sustainably optimized somehow, where they replenish themselves over and over. I think now, myself and people like me spend a lot of time moving material things around from one place to another, cleaning up our material things, taking care of them, and, paying for storage. What other things would we do with our time if we weren't paying so much attention to all of these material things that are so substandard to like the actual important material things in this world, on this planet? And those are the material things that make up our being, the material things that allow us to be living. I just am in wonder at this idea in the future there. If I let go now of these material things that seem important to me, that really aren't, like maybe some jewelry, what then can fill my mind? What then do I give my time and my energy and my heart to? I think the answer is back at that Ace of Pentacles. It's like a gift. It's like contentment with the material things we have that are living. We don't have to keep producing things that are not living. We need to work on our reverence for those material things that are at the root of our actual existence. Well, Starling, oh Starling, that was deep. That was deep, Starling. Art towards creative intelligence. Your people now, they need calm leadership for their own minds. Do not let the leaders of your time steal your attention or steal your intention in order to get to the future, in order for the human species to receive that victory of evolution, of surviving their own destructiveness. For that to be possible, the people of your time need to return to calm leadership. They need to return themselves to a calm mind. Make their plans and projections. From here, then take action. Be well, dream well, and do well in the world.
Tarot telling SolarPunk, SolarPunk, SolarPunk. A tarot telling SolarPunk. Stretching, flexing our imaginations. Boop, boop, Ba-doop.